Hello, my name's April Smith and this is my podcast about mental health. To begin with, I'm going to talk about my personal experience with mental health. It all started at the age of 15 when I first got diagnosed. It was a scary procedure to go through, like being handed all these medication, all these people being passed to me, and yeah, I went through the medication route, was no change, scrapped that, went into hospital. It was alright, a bit to be fair, yeah. So I just want to talk about like your experiences and your stuff as like mental health. 50% starts at the age of 15 and then 75% progress to the age of 18. This is why I want to introduce my peers, as you're all in this age category, so I'd like your opinion.
I reckon it's not helped enough. I said in the podcast literally 2 seconds ago, there is not enough support out there for everyone that does suffer with mental health. Like,
everybody suffers from something, do you know what I mean? But some people are able to handle it better than others, and sometimes it can swallow you up, and then when there's people on top of you saying you've got this and got this and got that, and they're giving you tablets, forcing you to have these things. Obviously they're drugs, tablets are drugs, as you know, so you're gonna have these thoughts. If someone says you're angry, you're mental, this, that, the other, you're gonna believe in them, do you know what I mean? So I think it's more the people that's telling you that you got mental health which pushes you into that state, do you know what I mean? So yeah, because I suffer from a lot of things. Can touch on bipolar, because people can switch, but I wouldn't like to say it's mental health, just that sometimes I can get angry, do you know what I mean? Like putting a label on stuff, it gives people a pass, do you know what I mean? People can say they're sitting here and they say to someone, oh, get out of the classroom because you're being disruptive, and if they go mad, they're not going to get kicked out, or the punishment or what's dealt with them because you've got mental health, because you've been labelled that mental health, do you know what I mean? So people use that as an excuse to get by in life.
Would you say like it's easily recognised, mental health?
No, it's not, because you can have the one which is out there when, you know, disabled people, but then also mental health is like something from inside, do you know what I mean?
It's not visible.
I think it comes from the heart. More than the mind, it comes from the heart. It's how you feel deep down inside. And everyone battles with their demons, do you know what I mean? Everyone has their demons, but like I said at the beginning, it's the way you deal with it.
For me, like when I was younger, like there were people that tried to say that I had these like mental illness and whatnot, and at one point I did start to believe it until, you know, like my mum just kind of sat me down and said, no, you don't have no mental illness, it's just like, it's just you don't think the same way. And I think that's everyone's case. No one thinks the exact same, and I think that people who start believe that, not even saying that people like, not saying that people don't have mental illness or don't have no sufferings or nothing like that, I'm saying that you just need someone to actually, you know, take the time to actually hear your struggles and actually help you in your own unique way.
So I want to touch into like the male mental ill health sector, as like 76% of suicides are male, and like male are seen as like sources of strength and power. This is why I don't tend to speak up as much. Like, do you think male should speak up more, like, and why?
I reckon so, yeah. Like males, like we do tend to like think that we're like the bigger person there. We don't want to show our feelings. Like we don't want to look like the like weaker person. I mean, but I reckon like if you've got something on your mind, just speak up, man.
I think as well we have a lot of stress put on top of us. Do you know what I mean? Because we are the men. We're expected to do certain things. Like men are not supposed to cry. I cry all the time, do you know what I mean? Even if it's in front of someone or not in front of someone, because we're human at the end of the day. And I think that's what this world's come to. Like, people have forgot that they're only human. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna go through things, and I feel like with men, we're very stubborn. So if we're not gonna open up to a woman and say, you know what, babe, I feel like this and I feel like that, because you don't want to seem weak in front of them.
And if we like open up, we realize that we can get past it if we just work together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'd like to thank my peers for expressing their opinions. That's my podcast.
It's lit.
Yes.